if you really want to help search engines like Google understand your content, you can really help them help you by identifying exactly what it is that you, what kind of content you have on your page. Like, what do you want Google to know about your page? This is the website W3 Schools, and a little snippet here is just giving us an explanation of the types of tags that can be placed on metadata, or in other words, data about data on a web page. So if you tell Google what the title of your page is, it'll be wrapped in a title tag. If you tell Google about some kind of information on your website, maybe it's the description, the meta description for your page, it'll be wrapped in a meta tag. And these are all things that you can set in your own website. If you've watched any other videos in this series, you'll know that I'm a WordPress guy, and I do like using the SmartCrawl plugin because it does let you easily set things like your title, like your meta description, the keywords that you might want to rank for that given page. That can all be defined in a plugin like SmartCrawl. It's also something that any of the other SEO plugins can do, whether it's Yoast, Rank Math, All-in-One SEO, you have it. That stuff that you can set right there. And it gets put out into the page itself in the source code of the page. Now, if you were to visit any web page and click View Page Source, so I'm just looking at the home page on my website, you'll get just kind of the naked back end of your website, kind of what it all looks like. And you don't have to know what all this stuff is. I know I don't, but I do know this much. If you were to do a search on the page, you might not be able to see my text box. Let's come down here. Yeah, okay. So if I were to search for title, okay, the title of this page, I know it's going to be toward the top, wrapped in a title tag, so I can actually see, hey, here's the title of my page, Matchless Web Studio LLC, Clinton, Mississippi. If I go back to my home page, if I actually just, let me grab my, let's do this. Let's search me really quickly. Let's do just a quick Google search and see what I pop up like. I'm not in an incognito browser. It may turn me up first here. If you want to ever check your own rankings, you want to look at that in an incognito browser. But anyway, so if I search myself, my homepage comes up with that title and this meta description, this little snippet of text. So if I go to the source code, if I want to see what is my description, let's look. Oop, let's come back this way. Move down the page. Okay, so we have this meta, again, information about information. That's all metadata is. We see that the description is unmatched web design solutions for business. All right, so you just see that that information that was entered in using a simple plugin ends up being what the search engines see on the back end. When they're trying to figure out what is on this page, they'll know a lot more easily what's on the page if you tell them. You also see a lot of the other information that I've mentioned in a previous video related to Open Graph. Anything with that OG, Open Graph, is just saying, hey, this is the information that's been put into that Open Graph format so that links can be displayed in a nice, pretty way in your social media sharing. Whenever you share one of your links, it'll actually come along with different images or descriptions that you've given it. And you see in the back of SmartCrawl, just I'm on the social settings here, any of that Open Graph data, that's also being laid out in the source code of that page. So it really helps Google know what you want it to display to users, and it also helps them know what's actually on your page. What is this page even about? So again, any of this information that you see on a search result, you can enter that in yourself. So it's super low-hanging fruit. You should definitely look into using an SEO plugin if you're not already. If you're on WordPress, it is a must to get some of that SEO juice to bring people to your website.